Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo, you are the other lucky one today whose tarot zodiac card got drawn. So you're the one that I'm going to be reading for. I just did Cancer a little bit earlier in the day. So we're going to do you now, Virgo, my dear Virgoians. All right, I'm going to actually use the same deck that I used with Cancer. We are going to do the Wild Unknown, Virgo. The Wild Unknown for Virgo. Let's see, my Virgoians. We're going to get an idea what your overall energy is. We're going to kind of see what obstacles you are facing, how these are showing up, or how this is showing up in your life. What's a hidden factor that you're unaware of, and what could help Virgo grow at this time? Oh, really? That's crazy. You got that Nightingale, too. You have the Crow at the bottom, though. Interesting. This is a different feeling. It's crazy you got the same cards, though. And what's really crazy is, like, it's actually quite a few hours between me actually being able to have a chance to do these. So that's wild. Looking at this underline, it's really interesting. This is actually, like, two different forms of communication that are being utilized here. Actually, I want to be honest, like, this almost feels like this communication is being received. There's some type of communication that you're giving and it's being received. It's being understood. It's almost lighting something up. It's like it's lighting something up for another person. So there could be, you know, just the way that you're talking and communicating with people in general. And it's lighting, it's almost inspiring here. It's kind of inspiring. That's your underline. I haven't figured, what's the obstacle that you're facing? Phoenix. Interesting. It's like taking flight. Taking flight. You know how this is coming across so far? I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to keep, like, dipping in and out and explaining things just as freely as possible, because I feel like there's relevance to different people at different times doing that. This is almost like, is this reminding me now with this card coming out, like this is the obstacle that's facing you. It's kind of like taking flight here. And this is almost like you're the airplane, you're the pilot, and you're talking to the control tower. The control tower is receiving your transmission, but it's almost as if you're not receiving anything back. Like the control tower is receiving your transmission, and it's really actually starting to build up, starting to build up this knowing here. But you can't take off. It's almost like it's almost like the control tower is not responding back to you. And it just feels like putting so much out there, like putting so much out there. And the control tower is not responding. How's this showing up in your life? The Tiger. So there's a sense of intensity there. It's the divine feminine energy that is also connected with this card. So I want to say, because it's like kind of being in an inactive energy, although actively speaking, but physically not doing anything. So it's kind of like you're in a receptive. These are double receptive. This is double receptive. The other thing too with the obstacle that you're facing, it's a spirit card. So it feels as though spirit's in control here. Maybe it's like, oh, it's interesting. It's sort of like the control tower is perhaps trying to do certain things here to communicate back or to let you know, yeah, you're clear for takeoff. But it's the universe that's causing some type of interference for you to get that actual message that it's clear for takeoff. Having to use your intuition as well. This tiger has got its, the crescent moon. Very much just you've got to use your intuition. You may also feel like there's something not right going on. It almost feels like a predator approaching. So it may also give you sort of, I don't want to say heebie-jeebies, like this heebie-jeebies feeling, like something's not right. but everything is okay. Like that's kind of what it's like everything is okay. The control tower is trying to tell you, yeah, no, you're good to go. You're clear to go. But the universe, it's weird because it's kind of like the universe is allowing what you're saying, what you're vocalizing to get through. It gets through that way. It's received, but then in whatever way that, I'm also hearing ground control. I want to say control, but it's ground control. Maybe it's out in space. Maybe you're on, it's blue. Who's blue? Pluto. Is Pluto blue? Neptune. Looks like way out there. Way out there. But Spirit's in charge. But it's kind of like, what's going on with like the control tower? What's happening? Has something happened up there? Have they been taken over? Like, are they hostage? Like, it's just this feeling like, what's going on? Okay, what's the hidden factor that you're unaware of? Oh, see, it's nice, all good. It's done. It's almost like something's healing. It's like the wires. Have the wires been crossed? Spirit's in control of this. Spirit is waiting for something to heal. There's some type of divine healing that's taking place here. Has something to do with water, right? You're in the air element. This is what we're talking about. Oh, look at that. They're both like looking at different directions. That doesn't feel right. It feels like it's like this. There's a lot of air, a lot of... I just flipped the cards too. I just put this into the underline and this becomes the overall energy. That's really curious. It's like flipping the script. Flipping the script. Yeah, there's some type of healing. Like it almost feels like something's not right. Something feels uncomfortable. But in actuality, there's a lot of healing going on behind the scenes. What could help you grow right now? Mouse. Tend to the small things. Tend to the small things. Step back. Maybe it's like step back. Maybe this is almost becoming like, even if this is vocalizing something. It could be energetically. Like your energy is so powerful. You're just like putting something out there, putting something out there, putting something out there. And the universe is almost saying, yeah, received, received, received. Okay. But so an indication of taking flight does not mean that it hasn't been received. So this is like step back. Look after the small things. Now, the other thing with this, though, is there's always kind of a bit of... I get this sometimes with Virgo. I want to say maybe more so than anyone. And probably because, you know, the Hermit card represents you as well. And it does, like, it's always stepping back and thinking about things and thinking about your deeper self. And, you know, there's always a fine line between productive internalization and then over-internalization, where we can then start to feel kind of small in ourselves. This is also like both these birds are kind of, well, both these birds, this bird and this mouse are both sort of small species compared to like a crow or a raven and then this giant phoenix that would rise up. You could also feel like something makes you feel smaller than you are. So think about that, because you're not. Your message is really strong, is really loud. I just want to double check the mouse card too. I did that with Cancer because it's your, kind of like your guidance. So it's earth energy. And actually that's the first little sign of earth energy that we're getting here in this reading. Organized, resourceful, and prepared. Okay, so that's part of like what can help you grow, right? I get organized, be resourceful. What kind of things around you can help you get things going or moving if you don't have exactly what you needed, or there are a couple of other things that you can utilize that can help you do what you need to do. Detail-oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, nervous. Okay, the mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. So let's just stop there. This is also coming across like it comes out like a bit of an SOS energy with the nightingale. because it's like trying to call out the light in the darkest point of time. This is also saying to me with the mouse card that you may also, it might be really helpful for you to take a step back and think about where you were 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a few months ago, and see where you are right now. It sounds like based on these cards and how they're coming out that you're much further ahead than you actually understand yourself to be. Now, if things are changing around you, this is like calling on to, well, be a little bit more resourceful. You will get it figured out. It'll be okay. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. Okay, so, right, it could make those around them feel a little bit uncomfortable. And it's funny because it's almost as if this is trying to, like, I'm again and again and again. But it's like, as I said from the beginning, it's been received. It's been received. All right, let's add the tarot. This deck doesn't like to be shuffled like that. The Nightingale. The Chariot. Movement. It's like, am I ready for takeoff? 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 Is my runway clear? Is my runway clear? That's funny. Talking about movement. Talking about movement. Oh, that's funny. Maybe there's a connection between you and Cancer. The Chariot. Oh, that's so intriguing. Huh. Right? I mean, you had the same overall energy. All right, the Phoenix. Obstacle. The Nine of Cups, like flying to your destination. Look at like this travel energy now. Like flying to your destination. The obstacle you are facing. It's taking flight. And honestly, it's taking flight to your wish, to your dream. To your happiness. I don't know if it's happiness. I'm not really getting anything low vibrational here, but let's see. How this is showing up. Oh, yeah, see? There's like something on the runway. There's something on the runway and you can't take off. But you're not getting that. You're not getting that message. You're not getting that message. That there's something on the runway and you can't come. Or you do see it. Okay. This is changing. Now this is looking like, this is almost like someone who's waiting for you to come and visit. Like, I don't know, I haven't seen Virgo. I haven't heard anything from Virgo. It's like, there's something on the runway. There's something on the runway. I can't move. I can't move. There's something on the runway. It's almost too like you're trying to send an intuitive message. Like, can they hear me? Can they see my thoughts? That's such an interesting reading. These cards have really come to life today. They've been sitting quiet for a little bit. And I want to say it kind of feels like caught between the past and the future. Like, but there's nothing, the thing that you exactly want or the movement that you're looking for, it's not quite, you're very much in the in-between. That's how it's showing up. The hidden factor, dolphin. So there could be some type of, I feel like there's something going on behind the scenes here that Spirit's working on. There's a reason for this blockage. The Son of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Wow, it's like healing your desires or healing someone's desires. Someone's desires are being healed. Someone's energy is being healed. Something's, there's like an energy is being healed. The thrusters on the plane. Okay, there's something on the runway, right? I can just see someone's gonna be like, this is my story, Cindy. There's something on the runway. The control tower is not getting the information back to you. Like, weird. You're clear to go. You're clear to go. And then it's almost like, I don't know, the thrusters. Like, this is feeling like healing the thrusters. Came out wrong. Okay, what can help you grow right now? The mouse. Wow, the lovers. Get nitpicky about your choices. Get nitpicky? To get nitpicky. To look at the details of your choices. Look at the details of your choices. So that's coming across to me like, all right, you wanted to go and see the Aurora Borealis up in the tundra. Okay, there's ice all over the runway. All right, it's the time of year. That's what's going to happen. There's ice all over the runway. The wings have been all iced up. It's minus 50. At that point, I don't think it matters if it's Celsius or Fahrenheit, but it's now minus 50, maybe even minus 60. And so, yeah, a lot of the wires are frozen. Things are not working right. So if there's a problem with movement here, you need to like really look at your choices. Look at your choices. Look at these choices, Virgo. The Page of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, this is almost like getting on your broomstick and taking that alternative, taking like an alternative route. But then there's the mountain. That's not going to work. You're going to need a plane to get over the mountain. Wow, there's a lot of imagery and symbolism in yours. All right. Mother of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. I don't know. It kind of looks like somebody really trying hard to get away from mom and dad. Whatever it takes here. Whatever it takes. Maybe that's what this is. It's like whatever it takes. I'm going to do it. Whatever it takes. Interesting energy. The Phoenix. You have the Ace of Cups. The Nine of Wands. And the Hierophant. Who's in the... there's something in the way. Look at it. It's like the crow. But that looks more like a raven. I don't know if you can really tell without like something in the picture for size context. Oh, there is a key. There's an obligation here that stands in the way. Yeah, there's some type of obligation here. It's been in the way for a while. It's actually to a point where it feels like seasons have changed. While this airplane has been sitting on the runway, the seasons have actually probably changed. But you want to add an ace to a 9. You want to make it a 10. But there's something here that's standing in the way. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's like the control tower is saying, no, you're not clear to go. You're not clear to go. You're not clear to go. And you want to go. There's a responsibility. It doesn't feel like the weather is right. That's the other thing. It doesn't feel like the weather is right. Shows up, how it shows up is the Tiger and the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Father of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, this is almost like needing to follow the rules. Needing to follow the rules. Or somebody not understanding what's really going on. Needing to follow the rules and not quite understanding what's really going on. It has this feeling like the more you push at it energetically, the more it almost pushes back at you. Like it returns the energy that you give to it. The Dolphin and the Son of Wands is the hidden factor here. The Hermit. There you are. You're the hidden factor. The Daughter of the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Is what that... Your healing is the hidden factor. I want to say, like, this is saying, get picky about your choices. Don't get hung up on something that seems impossible here. And I mean, when I say impossible, you know, maybe it is. Maybe it honestly full on is impossible. This is to take a really good look at your choices. There might be like, you might be focusing on, I don't want to say something negative, but you may not be focusing on the higher cup. The Mouse and the Lovers, the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Mother of Wands. I want to say this is telling you to get a little bit creative here. To get a little bit creative. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into any kind of fear-based energies. The Lovers. The Ace of Swords. The Crow. Yeah, no. Something is very clear. Almost like something in some ways is kind of obvious. But there's a part here that doesn't make sense to you. It's almost like you're putting something out there, but you're not receiving. It's kind of like you put something out to the universe. I want to manifest this. I wish for this. I dream of this. And you're looking here for it. And the universe is like, well, we gave it to you. It's right there. Like, it's right over there. But you're so focused on making, okay, it's not working for it to receive this way. It didn't come in this way. So maybe I need to do this. I need to do that. It's like, no, it's right there. I just want to look at this with the Mouse and the Lovers, because it definitely is, it's turning your fears into your strengths. I mean, that's the other thing. What can help you grow right now is to turn your fears into your strengths and build on those. The Mouse card. The Four of Pentacles. It does this. It's like spinning your wheels. I mean, it could be something financial too, to focus on something financially here. Like a little budget. The Lovers. The Hierophant and the Two of Pentacles. Well, the Hierophant. Because maybe there is... Oh, the Hierophant. Yeah, something is blocking... The Devil. The Devil. Ooh. I don't think you should go there. I don't know. I mean, it feels like this path is like blocked. With the Mother of Wands, what is it that Virgo can do with that Mother of Wands energy? What can Virgo do with the Mother of Wands energy? The Page of Pentacles and the Sun. It's just kind of like perfecting the beginnings of your plan. Now, I don't know. It just feels like if you still can't take off, you know, repolish the plane, restock the snack bar, like fluff up the pillows. That's fascinating. So, well, you got the Two of Cups at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if this is like a relationship. There's a good possibility of it here. I mean, we have the runway. But yeah, I don't know. It's exactly what I said. Like, the Daughter of Pentacles is like the page. So it's the beginning, like learning something here. Learning something and starting to apply it to a long-term plan. That's what could help you grow right now. I'm going to go do the extended Virgo for anyone who wants to follow me over there. I'm going to ask, what lesson is the universe trying to guide you through? And what is on the other side of this lesson for you? Thank you so much, Virgo. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.